It is exactly what it said on the tin. A random live for no good reason. Because I'm in the kitchen preparing dinner and I was a bit bored and I felt like having a bit of attention, and here we are. And I shall tell you what we're having for dinner. I'm pre-warming the air fryer to cook. If anyone's already seen the shopping vlog from today, you'll know that I bought 2 packets of these. 2 packets of these. We're having these. And we're having them with... I'll show you. When I get a bag of chopped kale, we basically have half each. Do you see? Do you see? Just half each in the steamer. And these are some chopped beans from our plants in the back garden, which is kind of nice. So we've got kale and green beans, and that's the pan ready for the onions for the gravy. So I won't be able to see all your comments because they're on the other side of my phone. Let me just make sure you can see all right. Oh, you can see just fine. I'm just grabbing an onion or 2. 2 actually, I usually do a red and a white. Each time the wind blows, I hear your voice, so I call your name. Oh, we're pushing the boat out. We're having 2 red because they're only small. 2 red onions because they're only small. Would you like to come over here with me? Come over here with me. Come over here with me, and you can watch me chopping onions, and that'll be really exciting. How do people chop onions? I always do it this way. I chop the ends off, take off the outer layer, but I've seen people do them very different. You know, take off the outer layer, done, onion, ready for chopping properly. So how's everybody doing today? Is everyone all right? Everyone feeling? And I'm feeling good. Boom, 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 boom. And will you all be joining us for our live kitchen malarkey? I shall just call it a malarkey because I don't know what else to call it. On Sunday. Should be fun. I'm going to attempt to make brown lentil lasagna with brown lentil and the pasta sauce that I do with hemp seeds and oats. Now see, I don't like that outer layer. You need to come off. I need you to come off, Deirdre. I'm gonna need you to move. Thank you very much. Right, get these ready for the compost bin. Oh, I've got a new compost bin, by the way. There, do you see? That right there is a compost bin. Proper one as well. Now, shall we carry on chopping onions? Bless you for giving me attention. At least I've openly admitted I'm an attention seeker. Cut it in half and slice very, very thinly. There we go. If this was going in like a curry or a stew or something, after I'd sliced each half, I would also hold it that way and cut it that way. But I like, when we do the onion gravy, I like it to be quite strandy, onion-wise. I didn't even boil the kettle. I usually boil the kettle for the steamer because it's a little bit more, I think, energy efficient than boiling, you know, the pan of water with gas. So yeah, we had a good trip in Aldi today, but it's like Jason was saying, I don't know whether this is just our particular area and whether it just seems to be these particular people, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of kind of awareness about the whole social distancing thing, and some people will kind of, you know, come up right close to you to grab something, and there's us with our masks trying to be really, you know, conscientious. Yes, I have put a smirch of oil in there. Yes, I have. It's my onion gravy. When it actually, I'll soften all these onions and then I'll start putting in the gravy, and I usually use a bit of red wine. Come on, you can all separate up. Who don't love a good gravy though? Do you know what I mean? A right good thick gravy all over your steamed veggies. And for those of you that might have just joined us, there's the upcoming steamed veggies. Kale and beans from our garden. Just absolutely lovely. Let's pop you back over here. I'll pop you back over here and lift you back up like that. Turn around so we can say hi to each other. Oh yeah, I need to boil the kettle. Can't steam the kale without boiled kettle, can I? Can I now? So yeah, hope you're joining us Sunday afternoon. It'll be fun. It won't be a kind of recipe follow along thing, but it'll be something we can come back to after. Because it's something I'm attempting for the first time. As I said, I'll be using did I say green lentils before? If I did, I meant brown. Yeah, I'll be using brown lentils for the mince alternative. Right, I'm going to try these without the paper. I've been using paper a lot when I've used the air fryer, just to sit things on. But let's just try them in there side by side and hope for the best. I need to turn that down a bit though. Yeah, about 175 I think. Each time the wind blows, I hear your voice, so I call your name. So yeah, having anything nice for dinner, guys? Any of you? I'll watch this back at some point and read all the things you've written, but I can't read them unless I turn the camera around and then it's the rubbish camera, because you know it's the other side. Then I could read your comments, but then I need to put the glasses on, even though I've got the contact lenses in. See, here's the weird thing right now. Everything in the distance is blurred. Everything. Yeah, just slightly blurred. Perfect when I take them off, but for reading, perfect. Perfect. Nothing to read. I'll read things. Yeah, perfect. Anyone else do that? Anyone else wear contact lenses? I actually wear contact lenses, you know. I started wearing contact lenses because I once had laser surgery and it didn't last long. And I've got a really lazy right eye. If I take the contact lens out, my eye will immediately go into the corner. It's just like, I'm not even bothering, which is why you probably see me go a bit cockeyed sometimes. I've just got a very lazy right eye. So I wear contact lenses really to correct that. There we go. Got some flavour in those onions. So what I like to get the onions a little bit brown, and then when you pour some water in, so like from the kettle, you deglaze the pan and so it's cloudy. You haven't put any stock in there or anything yet. Look at them now. Lovely. Lovely, aren't they? I love an onion and I love a kale. Splash. I could whack them on a butty right now, as they are. Butter and red wine onion juice dripping down my arm. Are you joking me? Kettle's nearly boiling. I shall get steamer filled up. Yeah, so I can read you, that vegan chick, because I'm stood right near the phone, waiting for kettle oil. Yeah, I could eat it just like that, and all, to be honest with you. Right, steamer. I'm about to ruin this now. We've already got some colour in there though, and I know there's a tiny bit of red wine in there, but it's not red wine coloured, as you can see. Right, steamer lid. Very upset at the moment, by the way, guys, because this is empty, and we've been to Tesco's and we've been to Sainsbury's and it's not in there. This is the one that's in there at the moment. That's just onion gravy. It's nice and all, but it's no caramelized onion gravy powder, let me tell you. That one is gorgeous. Nice little shake. Bit of Maggi liquid seasoning. And a bit of hot Maggi liquid seasoning. And also, because me and Jason do like our food hot, some like it hot, some don't. We do. Where are my scissors? Frozen finger chili. If you freeze them as soon as you buy them, and then you just use a pair of scissors, you can just cut them into really, 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 really thin strips. Seeds and all, the whole kit and caboodle, always. Straight in. So So that'll need a bit more gravy powder because it's not thick enough yet, but it's we'll leave that for a little while until the meal is almost ready to be, you know, served, and then I'll thicken it up with a bit more gravy powder. Bob's your auntie, Gemini's your uncle. You know what? Let's just let's go and have a look at the. I'm hiding this just for a second till I get outside, just so that we're not getting our car registration on there. But I thought, yes, I'll bring you outside for a minute and show you how lovely and green and vivacious everything is looking at, particularly this plant. She looks gorgeous at the moment. And this one, look at her go. She's gone massive. She's like, you better make room for me. I'm coming. Lovely. She's knackered. Bless her. She's very tired. I know most of you will have seen this, but I planted some seeding Maris Pipers. And look, the green's coming through. So I'll get some soil on that tomorrow, actually, and cover that back up. My new potatoes, I'm still waiting to seed in there. They haven't yet. Oh, see, these tomatoes keep falling. Look. And I bet it's split. Oh, it's not split. That one is. That little one. I'm going to take that one off before it... Oh, it is. A few people have mentioned, like, green tomato chutney and fried green tomatoes and stuff. Might end up what I end up doing with all this. The beans, that is where I got the beans from that are in with the kale. Lovely lettuces, 2 chilli plants. Here we've got I'm not sure which one's which. This is all lamb's lettuce, and this is one half is spinach and the other half is chard. I think that one might be chard with the coloured. I don't know, loves. Yes, more. Where are they? Look at those little tomatoes. Can you see them? Little tiny tomatoes. And there as well. Some lovely tomatoes. So yeah, I might end up making a green chutney. You never know. Cut them off the plant and I'm hoping to write them on the window. Yeah, Kelly, I've read that about ripening indoors, but somebody said, I can't remember who it was either. Somebody said that they lose a lot of the sweetness when they don't ripen naturally. So I mean, I will do if it comes to that, obviously, rather than lose them all. Definitely, in fact. Not a lot of liquid in there, so you know what I'm going to do? Do you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm a bad and dirty boy. Well, it's only a slosh, you know, and it does have a beautiful, rich flavour, which is, you know, who doesn't like beautiful, rich flavour? Want to come and have a look? Come and have a look. So I've brought you here for this reason, haven't I? So you see, it's still very thin, but it probably tastes lovely. We live in Greater Manchester in the UK, Northern England. Oh, trying to get my legs off me on me, so I can do that. Thus far, not too bad. a little taste. Just want liquid. Also, I don't know if these grinders that you can pick up really cheap in shops like LDN Vegans and Home Bargains. Chili and garlic salt. Fabulous. Just a little bit, you know. And I know I've put a finger chili in there, but what always makes a massive difference is, where are they? I'm gonna have to leave this out now and get another jar because we're about to run out. Oh yeah, out in there. Actually, I might see what I've been doing lately, guys, is if there's something I use quite a lot, such as garlic powder or onion powder, I've been buying it in bulk. And then just refilling me bits up. So I might have to see if I can get a big bag of crushed chilies or dried chilies on the cheap, and then I'll just keep filling up that same little pot. I've been doing that a lot this year, actually, just kind of saving. I'm sure, I know many of you have seen this before. Don't judge me on my cupboards now, because I didn't know I was going to show you, so I haven't tidied them up. But I mean, eventually I want all of these in jar, but I use them for, so it's like, this is soft brown sugar, oats, caster sugar, demerara sugar, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, red lentils, what's that one called? I can't remember. That's couscous, that's brown rice. We had it the other night. I can't remember what it's called, but it was right good. It's like a wheat grain. Very, very nice. So yeah, I've been, firstly kind of recycling all my jars. And then slowly but surely buying things in bulk, so I don't have to buy so many jars in the first place. But the big jars, like the curry sauces and the olives and stuff, I always use them again, so it's really good. It's right good, Karen, do you know what I mean? Each time the wind blows. I've had that song in my head all day and I don't know why. I've also had hindsight is 20/20 vision. Bloody great, such a good song. And is hindsight 20/20 vision? Who can say? Let me just go and ask if it's okay for you to come and say hello to Jason. It's alright for me to come and say hello to you. Mr. Bromley, he's a yeah. Just to say a quick hello to Mr. Bromley.
Pause my game.
There he is, look.
Hello, sat in the dark, playing my game, chilling out.
What game are you playing?
I'm playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Run around, show us things, Jason. Show us what you...
Can't.
Why?
At the moment, I'm right in the middle of the challenge.
Oh no.
And I'm on a horse and carriage in 1800s London.
All
See
right.
Big Ben there?
Oh yeah. You've played all the Assassin's Creed games, haven't you?
No, not all of them.
Oh no, you haven't played Syndicate.
No, this is Syndicate.
Oh, what's the one you haven't played then?
The newer ones.
Right.
This is a couple of years old, this one.
Right.
But it's fair good.
And if anyone else is a gamer, if you could please tell us, there's a new game on Uplay. Well, is it a re-release, that zombie with an I?
Oh, yeah.
ZOMBI. Jay were looking at the trailer before. If you think it's any good, will you let us know? Because he's thinking of getting it, aren't you?
It's not actually new. I think it's 2015.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
being relaunched.
Yes.
So if anybody's played it, let us know, because we do enjoy. We both enjoy a zombie game, actually. Jay enjoys playing them. I love watching him play them
Yes.
thoroughly. Like, really, really enjoy them. Right, I'll go and carry on with dinner. I love you, good sir.
Love you.
My husband, my Jason. Let's just go here for a second, and then I shall finish off my dinner and let you good people go about your lives. I'll have to read the answers on here later now to see if any of you have played Zombie and if it is a good zombie game, and whether my husband will enjoy it. He's very much into Resident Evil games. Oh, look at them now. We're here. There we go. In the light. There's a light over at the Frankenstein place. They look lovely, don't they? I came up with a new song today about Miley Cyrus. She came in like a wrecking ball and didn't make no sense at all. She blamed her froggy brain for things. Foggy. And then she ate some critters bout wings. Yes, critters bout wings. That's my northern version. I might come up with a full version of that. Yeah, I'm a bit peed off with Miley Cyrus. Like I've written on our community today, what other people think of me is nobody's business. And she's the same. What other people think of her is none of her business, and I'm sure she doesn't give a shit. I just wish that people wouldn't keep blaming veganism for their ill health because they haven't done it right. I'll admit right now I don't do veganism right. I eat too much junk food. Point blank, I do. And that's why I don't feel so great all the time. I don't feel bad, just feel a bit like meh. When I have eaten whole food plant-based for a day, I feel amazing. So we all know it's food, you know, and we all know we should be eating more whole food plant-based stuff and not so much processed stuff, but it all tastes so bloody good and it's cheap. What am I gonna do? So I'm still trying to get to the middle ground where I incorporate some processed foods and you know, eat mainly whole food plant-based, but it's hard, but you can do it. And you know, when you're that rich, couldn't you have bought some chia seeds or some algae or something for your omega-3 and 6? But there's always a way, there's always a plant-based way. So it's just disappointing because, you know, she has such a massive reach and now she's dissing veganism, which is becoming such a common thing, and it's such a shame because it's like, look, all we're trying to do is not hurt animals, help ourselves and help the planet. So yeah. Anyway, I'll let you go, my loves. I'll get on with this, put my scrags on, ready for having my tea. Because I've got to film this as a bit of a... You know I do that every night, don't you? You know that. Show you what we're having for tea. Well, most of you know now. So when you get to this point in that vlog in a couple of days, you'll be like, who watched him making that? Thanks very much for joining me. I appreciate your company. And I shall enjoy reading through your comments in a little while. I'll let you say goodbye to each other because this isn't always about us YouTubers. The chat is about you lot chatting together. That's what I love about it. So I'll give you a chance to say your goodbyes and arrange to chat elsewhere. It did thicken up, by the way. I didn't have to add any more gravy powder. I've just had to thin it down a bit now. you go. I'll have another little taste. Oh, oh, zings in my cheeks there. Perfect, gorgeous. Just needs thickening up a bit. Bloody love you lot. Genuinely love you lot. Thank you so much for watching. I think we're doing a big long vlog tomorrow. Soon anyway. You know, all these little meal vlogs we're doing, Jason's going to pump them all together. We've already done one, which was I think 21 meals. We're going to try and get 50 meals in one video in under 10 minutes. Don't know if we're going to be able to do it, but it'd be a lot of fun trying. And hopefully we'll see you all on Sunday when some of you will be joining us in us kitchen here, live, 3 o'clock, chatting, trying to make a lasagna. God knows what's going to happen, but it's going to be a laugh. See you again very soon. Till then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye!